Heading: Graphical User Interface (GUI). First point. A graphical user interface, or GUI, is a type of user interface that allows users to interact with a system using graphical elements such as windows, icons, menus, and buttons instead of typing commands. Second point. It makes interaction more visual, intuitive, and easier to understand compared to command line interfaces. First point. It uses visual elements like icons, menus, buttons, and toolbars to represent functions and actions. Second point. It allows users to interact using a mouse, touchpad, or touchscreen instead of only keyboard commands. Heading: Popularity of graphics in user interfaces. Side heading: Reasons for popularity. First point. Graphics make computer systems easier to understand because users can recognize images faster than reading text. Second point. They reduce the need for memorizing complex commands, making systems more user-friendly. Third point. They improve the overall user experience by making interfaces more attractive and engaging. Fourth point. They support beginners by providing visual cues that guide them through tasks. Fifth point. They increase efficiency because users can quickly identify options through icons and menus. Sixth point. They support modern applications like gaming, mobile apps, and web platforms that require rich visual interaction. Heading: Concept of direct manipulation. First point. Direct manipulation is an interaction style where users interact with objects on the screen directly using actions like clicking, dragging, and dropping. Second point. The system responds immediately, giving users a sense of controlling real objects. First point. Objects on the screen are visible and represented in a meaningful way. Second point. Users perform actions directly on these objects rather than typing commands. Third point. Actions are reversible, allowing users to undo mistakes easily. Fourth point. The system provides immediate feedback for every action performed. Heading: Concept of indirect manipulation. First point. Indirect manipulation is an interaction style where users control objects through commands, menus, or intermediate controls rather than interacting with objects directly. Second point. It does not provide a direct visual connection between the action and the object being manipulated. First point. Users perform actions through commands, forms, or menu selections instead of directly interacting with objects. Second point. It requires more cognitive effort because users must remember commands or steps. Third point. Feedback may not always be immediate compared to direct manipulation systems.